everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in the Wild podcast. We're so glad you're here.
Welcome back, everyone.
So, did we get any submissions? Let's just literally dive in.
I would love nothing more.
Did we get any submissions for Wildest Moment of the Week?
I think we got a couple.
Yes. Oh, I think you have one. Would you like to share it?
Yeah, I mean, very vaguely. This week, I was working. where all my
As you do.
where all my wildest moments occur, and it just amazes me. Like, I paused in this moment. I was like, "This is my real life." Like, it's 4 in the morning, and I just found a baggie of illicit drugs that when I pulled out of the container puffed into my face. Like,
Wait, really?
oh yeah, the guy that was in the room with me, he was like, "Mally, if you start to feel funny, just know all that powder went right in front of you." I said, "I'm sorry, what?" Luckily I had no side effects, but that was unfortunately not the first time that's happened to me. But it just is always a humbling, wild moment. I'm like, wow, this is my real life.
Yeah.
But anywho, I digress. What did everyone else experience this week?
So, one of our loyal listeners, got dry needling done in her jaw for TMJ. She said it was so cool and it's a crazy thing to watch and feel. Do you know what dry needling is?
Yes, I actually just learned what it is this week. A lot
Okay,
of
perfect.
physical therapists do it, but they
Okay.
literally stick needles into your muscles. And he was telling me that you want the needle to be like twitching because you sit it in the muscle. It's very odd. I didn't get to watch it happen, but I guess it like relieves tension and stuff, clearly for TMJ. But
Yes.
yeah, I guess it's a new fad kind of going on, but apparently it really does work. So
Do you know how acupuncture works? Is it like similar to acupuncture?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. So, but he was saying, like, I don't know if there's an opening at the end of the needle in dry needling.
I don't think there is in acupuncture.
I didn't realize that.
I'm not sure, but I think it's just needles because there's like nothing connected to them. You just stick them in
Yeah,
there.
like there needs to be no hollow.
Yeah. So maybe it's like deeper acupuncture because I don't think acupuncture like goes very deep, but I don't know.
This like is into the muscle
I'm
from what
just
he was
guessing.
telling me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Are you
Also
gonna
in your face.
are you gonna start offering that?
I don't even know if that's a thing people do at med spas. I
That's
just
really weird.
you can do Botox in your masseter muscle to help with TMJ.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had a good experience, listener. But
Yeah,
that
listener.
sounds really scary to me personally. But again, to each their own.
Yeah.
Okay, and then someone else. This is a really huge accomplishment. Graduated high school.
I was reading that one and I was like, I remember whenever we were graduating, first of all, we thought the world was actually going to stop turning on its axis.
We were the class of 2020, and we are going to talk about how we didn't get a graduation.
Yeah, there is a gaping hole left within us that will never recover or never be the same.
By the way, you know how the hantavirus thing has been going on?
Yeah.
I saw a comment on TikTok, and someone was like, "The class of 2027, we didn't get to have a graduation, or
Yeah.
2026. Sorry, I forgot what year it was." But yeah, I, although I think that would be much scarier. Let's all pray that it doesn't break out truly,
Again.
because that like really, really. I mean, not that COVID doesn't kill people, but I think that kills people at a higher rate.
Also, first of all, COVID times were just to make this all about us. COVID times were such a weird time. Like looking
Yeah.
back at our lives, being quarantined was like such this is terrible. It was awful. The circumstances were awful. Do not get me wrong. But quarantine was kind of a vibe.
I know. And it was like you didn't have FOMO because no one was doing anything.
no one.
And you could
Um,
just spend your days at your house.
it was kind of fun planning activities. Like I would get up and make my whipped coffee. Do you remember when that was trendy?
Yes. Oh
Okay,
my
it was
gosh, yeah.
bomb, first of all.
What?
It was so good.
I don't think I ever did it, but I remember like everyone doing
It
it. I
was
remember it being a
delicious.
thing.
Me and my mom would make them. And then we would like plan a board game,
Yes.
Scrabble, Monopoly. If you're feeling crazy, we planned a car ride to just go ride around. Like it was just such a vibe.
And I
And
was
I kind of
so
miss
like
it.
by like the middle of May, maybe the end of May, I was so tan because I was
Yeah, oh yeah.
outside every day. If it was above 60 degrees,
Mhm.
I was outside.
Picnic blanket on the ground, homework. I'm sitting
Yeah.
there doing homework, tanning.
Yeah. It was nice. Although I will say, I think we had a good experience because we had like a house. First of all, a house. Second of all, like
Yes.
land around our house that was fairly private. I think it would have been so horrible and like scary if you lived in like an apartment building,
Right.
especially in a huge city where you like actually couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Because we could still go outside and be fun.
Yeah. We had like room to play
Yeah.
and breathe.
I will say whenever I remember like being at home and finding out that we weren't going back to school and then that graduation was canceled and I was like crying.
I cried so I was so sad.
Yes. But okay, back to celebrating our listener. Graduating high school is like such a big moment in your life.
It
Truly, because
is.
it's like you've kind of been cradled your whole life, usually going to school with the same people. Like this is really the beginning of exactly what you want to do, who
Yeah.
you want to be. Because in high school, everyone's got the same curriculum, like through all your grades, everybody's got the same, goals they have to meet or whatnot. But this is where you get specialized in your career. You like move to a city that you want to go to. You find like your friends that align with your values. And it's just really fun. It's like the beginning of the rest of your life, the
Yeah.
beginning of adulthood. So, congratulations to the listener.
Absolutely. And I also think it's like you obviously still get to have sort of the excuse of being young because you're only like 18 or 19. But I feel like anything you did in high school, pretty much, it's just like, oh, I was in high school. Like that wasn't when I was in
Yeah.
high school, you
Back
know?
when we were in high school.
Yeah. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you were a child. You know? It's kind of
Yeah.
like the first marker of being an adult. I hate to say.
I know. But it's fun.
It
Like
is.
it's a good time. You're going to college or maybe trade school or you're going into the workforce making money.
Yeah.
The options are endless. And
That,
you know what my dad has told me recently? It's a like a blessing to have options. So,
yeah.
try everything and if you dabble and you don't like something, try something else. We live in a day and age where we're privileged enough to have options.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. All right.
I
Let's
have
get
a
into the
lot of
topic at hand.
I
Oh,
have a
sorry.
lot of thoughts about what you just said about being lucky to have options. But we can talk about that in the very
Do you
next
want to
episode.
hit just a
No.
little? Oh,
No. But I was just making a reference. One time when my family and I were touring some historic home, our tour guide kept saying, and I'll tell you more about that in the very next room. And now we say that literally all the time. So I said, but I'll talk about that in the very next episode. Just wanted to
okay.
let you guys in on the inside joke I was having with myself right then.
Stay tuned for the very next episode where LG will tell us all the thoughts she's had
Yeah.
ever.
Just a my thoughts episode.
Um, so sorry. Today,
Wait, do you have
we're
any life updates? Sorry to interrupt.
like not a ton. I've just been working a lot. I feel like the last 2 months of my life have just been like a constant sprint. Like so much has been going on. I really am just so ready to have nothing. I would love a day sitting on the couch at my house, not doing a thing, not lifting a finger.
Mm-hmm.
I just, and I know you have felt like that recently too, because you have a lot going on. But I don't know, it's just a very busy season, which busy is a blessing. But I'm just like, I need a breather. I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
fatigued.
Yeah.
So that's, I just, my life update. I feel fatigued.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Um, I sort of have a similar life update, and I'm also like looking to the future. I'm like, oh, it's never gonna slow down. Perfect.
Yeah.
But like we're saying, everything that I have planned in the future, I'm looking so forward to that like I cannot say one negative word about it.
Yeah.
Um, dreams come true, literally in so many ways. But um currently, I'm still at school. I finished finals. I've gotten my grades back. So I've officially finished 2L, which is so excited. So excited. So exciting. I'm now officially in my, well, sort of, in my third year of law school, which is
Third and final.
crazy. Remember, like, I can remember sitting in this room talking about starting law school.
Yeah.
Now I've done 2 years.
I know. It's insane. It's insane
And
that we've had the podcast that entire before. Like, yeah, someone brought it up to me. I was telling you the other day. I was like, yeah, I've had a podcast for a little over 2 years.
no, it's crazy.
2 years.
We've been
We started yesterday.
we've
We
been
just planned.
brightening we've been brightening up the world for 2 years, over 2 years.
Yeah, that's what we've been
With
doing.
our thoughts and feelings. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I think this is also gonna be my last ever episode in this apartment, which is
Makes me
crazy.
emo.
Yeah, I
I
haven't told
love
the
that part.
podcast yet, but I'm doing something extraordinarily fun and exciting and wonderful next semester. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for the announcement.
The big announcement that's coming about my life.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is gonna be my last one in this apartment, and I can't really talk about it. I'm so sad. This apartment like has so many negative things about it, but
It's like a sanctuary,
it
truly.
is. I have felt like so safe and cozy in this place during like probably the most stressful time of my life ever yet. I mean, so far. But I love it, and I'm sad
It's
to leave.
ultimate cozy vibes.
It is. It's very much like a tree house. Like are there have been rodents. I think I've talked about that. But it's all good. Anyway, um I'm still here because we're doing a like fake being a lawyer for 2 weeks thing. It's called immersion, and we're doing like depositions and settlement negotiations, and we have a motion hearing tomorrow, and the next week we have like our actual trials. So it's really fun because we're all together like all day, right before we all leave for the summer. So that's fun. But it's getting to the point where we're all together all the time. um
Yeah.
it's getting a little bit, everyone's just like tired of being there, ready to go start making money this summer. So yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of stinks on that front, but we're having fun, we're enjoying it,
Hmm.
we're learning.
Sure. How you do have a lot of fun and exciting things coming up, so
I know.
it'll be fun to tag along with. There's some important events going on in this week. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all the
Yeah,
mothers that listen. Um, truly, moms make the world go round. Sorry.
I saw something crazy the other day, and it said the only people who live in the world are mothers and their children. And I was like, whoa, true. I mean, I guess the same is,
On Father's Day, we'll be repeating the quote.
but it's
But,
kind of not true. Like, it's not as true as the mothers thing.
like, how? It takes two to tango.
Okay, is everyone either, well,
Y-
everyone is the child of the
Literally.
father.
Yeah, it takes two to
Okay,
tango.
but it's just
You
like
gotta
not
have
the
a mother
same.
and a father.
It's not the same.
Okay. Literally has to take the bare biological.
Well, because, yeah, because like the father can technically be there before like the egg is fertilized and then never again. So like that's not really the same thing as giving birth.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, that's just kind of
Um,
an aside. I thought it was sweet.
anyways,
Sorry.
the only people that exist.
It's true.
Mothers. No,
Mothers
I get it.
and their
I got
children.
it, girl.
But then it's really like just children of mothers and fathers.
Anywho, back to being a mother, which we cannot speak to at all, but we do have mothers. And
We do
moms,
know mothers.
I'm familiar with the motherhood, okay? Um, moms are actually the best. A mom's intuition is insane.
I agree.
I just feel like my mom kind of knows my thoughts before I have them. First of all, she's always thinking like 74 steps ahead and knows what I need before I even mention it.
Hmm.
And that's really beautiful.
I know, it really is. Do you think
Uh,
that you will be that way when you're a mother?
I hope so.
I do too.
It's a quality I really admire about my mother. So,
Me too. I do think it kind of comes with having kids, but I like have my fears for myself. If my future children are listening to this, I really hope that
they think
I
you're a good mom.
I figured it out. Yeah.
They're like, I kind of like my mom. I'll
No,
tolerate her.
I know like I'm confident that I'll be a good mom in like many ways, but some things I'm like that is just not clocking to you. Like that's not some things just like
Well,
don't come naturally to
you
me.
know, and sometimes you actually have to like become a mother to start
Yeah.
experiencing those things.
Yeah.
So it's just because you're not in that phase yet. It'll clock when it's time to clock in.
Okay. I hope so.
Whenever you're like 39 weeks, it'll start clocking.
Yeah, something like that.
Hopefully.
I think I'll have to like give birth, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is not about me. I'm not a mother.
We're like, how can we make anything? Happy Father's Day. I would love to talk about myself.
I would be a good father. I'm not sure about mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, no, I think that mothers are the most amazing people in the world.
I agree. So happy Mother's Day to all of our listeners. We hope that you get pampered and spoiled this weekend and that your loved ones let you know just how much they appreciate all that you do because
Yes.
we know you go above and beyond. It's also a big week for two other categories of people, and you haven't even wished me Happy Nurses Week.
Happy Nurses Week and
So
Happy
it really
Teachers
means
Week.
nothing.
Do you know what else? Your half birthday is like, well, on the 22nd of May.
Okay, thanks. You're actually forgiven for mentioning that. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
mad
in
about the Nurses Week thing anymore.
my calendar on my phone. So like that is upcoming, everyone. Just
Is
make
it
sure you're
really?
it in my phone. Yeah, Mally's half birthday.
Okay, I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah, it's
um,
there.
First of all, I would love to talk about this just really quick. The two most underappreciated professions, sharing a week of appreciation is beyond to me. It's beyond bizarre. Like, I'm sorry, why do we have to share a week? But whatever. I digress. Happy Nurses Week to all my fellow nurses. Um, you all are built different, and
Yeah,
I just want to, as a nurse, say thank you for sticking in there and showing up every day because I know sometimes it's actually life draining for you. So,
yeah,
thank you, nurses, for all you do. And for all the future nurses, thank you for following the calling. Teachers, thank you for dealing with all the little brats. No, but for real, you all have an extremely hard profession as well. It's not hard or it's not easy to like foster into the youth of America, especially when there's such hardships now in home lives of children. You all are stepping into more roles than you we're hired for. So,
Yeah,
thank you
absolutely.
for being a friend, a loved one, like a go-to person for the children and
A
then their
mental
teacher.
health
So,
counselor, basically a
making sure they have
CPS
meals.
worker. Yeah,
Yes. So,
so many
thank
things.
you for taking on all those roles.
Can I ask my really controversial question?
Oh gosh.
I already asked you this. Every time
Yeah.
this comes up, I ask this question, and I'm really not being mean. I just think it's funny. Um, who is more underappreciated, teachers or nurses?
And like I think you all are going to know the answer I'm going to give, but it's because I am a nurse. I do feel like nurses are more underappreciated.
I think so
Who do
too.
you think? Okay.
I absolutely think it's nurses, and I have a few reasons for that. Number one, maybe like kindergarten, first grade teachers are wiping people's butts, but that's like little children's butts. Nurses are literally wiping butts every day. It's not like on a bad day you have to wipe a butt. No, you're wiping butts every day. That's part of the
Every
job
day.
description.
Yeah.
So that's number one.
Unfortunately.
Number two, I feel like we talk a lot about how teachers are underappreciated and nurses, like, first of all, I don't think we talk as much about that. Just like generally as a society, maybe like nurses talk about it, but not everybody. Like, I feel like I
Yeah.
hear about, like, in politics, teachers are so underappreciated. And I get it's because they're like paid
Yeah.
through the state or whatever. But anyway, I like the way that I have heard stories of hospitals treating their nurses also literally insane. And I like teachers, not to minimize their struggles at all, but like I do think if we're comparing, which we're only doing because I'm being mean, um, yeah, nurses.
Well, you didn't put the weeks together, so
I
it's
didn't.
not your fault.
You're right. Whoever did that is asking for this comparison.
I want to know, did your perspective of nursing change since I have become a nurse?
Yeah, absolutely. I had. It's not that it really changed. I had just never really thought about it
Yeah,
very much.
for
But now, like, I see it up close and personal, and I'm scared.
yeah. Um before I briefly, I don't want to talk about nursing for too long. But before I became a nurse, like they teach you things in nursing school about like burnout and the abuse that nurses go through. I was just not prepared. Like I don't think a lesson, a little 2-hour lecture could ever prepare you for what you go through. I think for teachers, I couldn't imagine the mental taxing emotions they go through with dealing with children who are neglected. That and carrying that home, forming that relationship for a whole year plus, um, I could see how that would be extremely mentally challenging. But I mean, nurses, especially pediatric nurses, have to do the exact same thing. And also, they have to care for the child, like physically, a lot of times after those events. I think what makes nursing the hardest is not being like underappreciated by the public. It's kind of being underappreciated by the patient in the moment,
Hmm.
being very degraded and like verbally abused. That is very hurtful. But also I think learning how to cope with what you go through, putting people in body bags, any shift, every shift, more than one person in a body bag. And I think that I have like vivid memories of I would be in like a, a code that is extremely emotionally damaging, like to the point where the nurses are crying in the room, and then you literally just have to like, it's so silly, like the Fix commercials where you just wipe your tears and go into another room. I've literally wiped a tear outside of a patient's door and then gone in and like checked their blood sugar or something when
Yes.
the person right beside them just passed away, like super traumatically. So I think that, it's just a lot of baggage that you carry and learning how to deal with that, not take it home, but also when your personal life is kind of up and ruined sometimes, and then you have to go in and be that comforting person for someone else is kind of also really challenging. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just when my grandfather passed away and then I had to go to work the next few days later, I was like, holy cow, like, no, these patients are going to know that, like, I'm in the pits of grief. But right now it's about them. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but that's with every job, but it's just a little more odd with nursing because then I go in and I'm caring for a dying person. So,
Yeah. With the same thing that your family just went through. You're like
yeah.
on the other side.
Right. Yeah, it's a hard like it's hard to flip that switch, I guess is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
For sure.
So, not that we're going to compare them, but if we were to,
Now let's talk about
um
teachers for a second. I do because I don't want to neglect them on their week.
absolutely
So,
not.
um I don't really know where to go where to go from here.
You're like, "Oh, let's talk about them. I have nothing to say." No, teachers, they actually do deserve the world.
Yes, and I think that teachers are like I would say for most people are the most influential
For sure.
forces in a child and then an adult's life other than their parents, which is like
Definitely.
huge. That's a huge like role to play in people's lives and they just do it like year after year after year. So, I
Yeah,
mean, so many of my teachers I think about things they've said every day or
right. And it's taking on the baggage of like 20 plus kids
yeah.
at the same time. I would say that teachers have to be the most patient population.
Yeah.
I could not work. I could not deal with that many children all
Yeah.
day long without letting my temper get the absolute best of me.
Yeah.
So I do think teachers are the absolute most patient people in the world.
I agree.
And I just feel like as a society they've had to bear more and more every year. They have to take on more and more and more without any compensation for the new roles that they have to step into. And
Yeah.
like sometimes being the only person those children have in their lives that they can rely on. So,
Like Miss Honey and Matilda.
and then getting paid nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's not one teacher who's going to say they do it for the money. So yeah. Thank you to the nurses and the teachers. Sorry for going on that tangent, but it's their
Um
appreciation week. They deserve it.
yeah, we needed to give them that 15 minutes. Um okay, so what we're going to talk about this week, moving on to the meat and potatoes as we say, is things that we have decided that people are lying about liking. These are things
Yes.
that we cannot imagine someone actually enjoying. So we just think that anyone who,
You have to put on the facade of liking it
yeah. And
to
this
seem
can
like
be,
trendy and cool and chic.
yeah, either you think it's like, you think that it makes you look cool, you think it makes you interesting, you think it makes you like an intellectual, or you're just being generally performative, or it's just like you want to like it. I like some things I feel like I really want to like. So I just try to like fake it until I make it. But at the end of the day, like I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
So we'll get
I'm
into
not
it.
having fun.
I'm not having fun. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Why don't you go first?
Okay. The number one, because of you just said this, I've kind of dabbled on this topic before. Performative eye masks, this just came to me. Eye masks and like just eye mask, following the instructions on the back of the box, wearing them for 20 to 30 minutes. I love. I eat it up. I love the road eye masks. I love them. They're like cooling to the under eye. I do feel like my bags are better after I wear them. Wearing them to do all your morning errands and then they're hanging on your cheek. Why do you have them on? They're not cheek masks. Like, take them off. Why are you wearing them to the gym, to the grocery store to get coffee? You've had them on for 4 hours.
I know. I saw someone on Instagram the other day who had them on like at a sit down brunch, like fully wore them
Yes.
through the whole brunch. And it's just, yeah, it is feeling a little
That's performative. There's no benefit in that.
unnecessary to me. Yeah. I like I do get that though, because it's like it's kind of like wearing sunglasses. Like you're kind of hiding yourself. Like you think there's
That's
some
making you more
benefit.
noticeable, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Maybe they
We're
want
at
attention
brunch.
then.
Like,
Maybe they're doing it for attention or to like hide the bags under their eyes.
no, they're on their cheeks at that point. They've slid down. Like, they're on your zygomatic process, like on your cheek.
Sure.
They're not even under your eye. And people
Sure.
who don't put them on under their eye tick me off even more.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, my cheek.
A cheek mask. Yeah.
Okay, you're wasting money. Anyways, go ahead. Y'all
Okay.
know how I feel about eye masks.
The number one thing that I saw everyone saying about this was actually what made me think of this idea for an episode, is matcha. And this is something that like I want to like, and like all signs point to me liking this because I like lavender in coffee, like I like earthy flavors. It's so bad. And I don't know if
Yeah.
I've never had one that's good, but it tastes like grass. It tastes like you are
No.
eating grass.
Yeah. I will say I don't think we've ever had good quality matcha, but
Yeah.
I will have to say I don't think it'll matter for me. The color, also
Yeah.
good quote unquote matcha is when it's got half sugar, like it's half sugar. The flavor of the grass is gone.
Yeah.
It's covered by your strawberry cold foam
And
on
I
top.
just feel like to dive into the weeds of like the matcha flavor profile compared to coffee. I like a latte where I can taste that there's coffee in there. If
Yes.
not, then it's just like I'm drinking flavored milk
Milk.
and I don't like that. So I feel
No.
like matcha is not going to be strong enough. And again, maybe I've just not had good enough matcha. But I feel like the matcha flavor is not going to be strong enough to like or to like be the same as coffee.
Right.
So it's just going to be
It seems all or nothing
iffy.
with matcha. It's
Yeah.
either grass or it's sugar syrup.
Yeah, and like sugar syrup, milky, watered down, not good.
Grass. The
I'm sorry.
color.
And you know
The
what?
color.
Like, if you really do enjoy the flavor, I'm jealous of you because it's cool to like matcha. It really is.
Yeah, send us the link to the matcha you use.
Yeah, like
If it's like,
JC Marie Smith genuinely loves matcha. Went to Japan because she loves matcha. Partially, that's part of her reason.
I'm like, okay, privileged
Did like a matcha making
tour.
ceremony thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm jealous. Okay, I am.
Do you think people what am I trying to say? Like overly love coffee? Do you think people fake their love for coffee?
Yes, I do.
Do you think I fake my love for coffee?
No,
Do you think I'm overly performative coffee lover?
no.
Yeah, I'm not. I just love it.
I'm trying to think. Like,
And that's my testimony.
your mom has always really loved coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, and my dad does too, but he drinks black coffee.
And that's another thing.
Gateway.
Someone else who was helping us answer this question said black coffee. And I know that, like, I believe you that you like it,
Hmm.
people who like it, but it tastes like acid, kind of.
I
I
think
don't really get it.
for me, I think it's the texture of water. I like my coffee with the smoothness of cream.
Of like milk, yeah.
To because I love the smell of coffee, like
Yeah.
black coffee. Love the smell, but when I drink it, it seems too harsh on my throat. It's
That's
not
a
very
really good
soothing.
point. Yeah.
And because sometimes I even almost like the flavor of black coffee. But then I drink it and I'm like, this is just hot brown water.
Hmm.
You know how when you have like a little bit of a sore throat, you're wanting like warm bev with cream is what I crave.
Yeah.
And I feel like also tea has a smoother texture than coffee does.
You think? Wait, let me think about this.
I kind of
Yeah,
do because
I
I
kind of
never put
agree.
milk in my tea, but I do drink it when I have a sore throat, like a chai tea latte.
Yeah.
Well, not latte, but like a even an
Apple chai.
apple chai. That's apple juice and chai. but it could also be the sugar in it makes it more smooth.
Yeah, maybe it needs sugar. But
Yeah.
black coffee with only sugar is so gross.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired flavor. Like on our cruise, we just drank coffee, half and half, Splenda. It was okay. By the time the cruise was over, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need my natural bliss almond milk vanilla creamer ASAP.
This is enough of this.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this has been fun. Give me diabetes. I would
Yeah.
love to have 60 grams of sugar in my morning coffee.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. But
Okay,
yeah,
moving on from beverages. What's your next one?
my next one is going to be something that's kind of up on the rise,
Yeah.
and it is capris. And I'm not talking about mid calf capris, like lower calf, like the Nike Pro capris that we used to wear when we were young to like work out. The capris that are coming out recently, they're like just below the kneecap capri.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that.
Yeah. I was telling Allie before
It's
this. I feel like I've been seeing it enough to where my brain is going, yeah, that's cute. Like it's clocking to me. It's starting to clock to me.
okay.
But I get it. I
I get
understand what you're saying for sure.
I think it's the sentiment of like when you see the brand Free People clothing, it can be the ugliest article of clothing in the store, and I'm still gonna find it a tad bit attractive because of what it is. It's
Yeah.
Free
I'm like,
People.
oh, but it's free people. Like you have to look at it through that lens.
Yeah. You have to look at what's the tag say. I feel
Mhm.
like that's the vibe I'm getting with Capri. Like the one you sent me was Dairy Boy,
Yeah.
this super bougie brand.
Yeah.
And but if I saw those at Aerie, I would be like,
I don't know. I think they'd be cute at Aerie.
I think they would be, but they wouldn't have as much appeal. Like even Free People has more appeal than Aerie.
I think I'm falling for it because I think they would be cute even if they were like from Walmart.
I think that they would bunch behind my knees a lot.
Yeah. I will say I had some Nike, what were those leggings called? I guess we still have them. Nike Pros.
Nike Pros.
Yeah. I had some Nike Pros that came right below my kneecap like that.
Hmm.
And I wore them all the time. I actually really liked them. But this was like truly middle school, like when I cheered in
Yeah.
middle school. Um, and I liked them then, but now I think you might have to have extremely skinny legs for them to
I
look
was
good,
about to
like
say,
calves.
yeah, it's not very flattering on
It's not. It like cuts you in half.
majority of body types.
Yeah. I think it
Like
makes you look
me,
shorter. It's maybe not the
I
best.
don't foresee them being. Also, I think they have to be paired with a matching set.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. And that's really the way to go with anything. Sweat sets, your athletic sets, biker shorts, everything's going to be cuter in a set.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could kind of see it. I personally probably won't be indulging in the capri trend, but
That's
to
okay.
each their own, like,
What about like
whatever.
the gauchos? Have you seen those? Like we used to wear. It's capris, but they're like wide leg.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry.
I'm starting to fall for this stuff. I really am.
I have one pair of Free People pants. Point case proven right here. I have one pair of Free People pants that are kind of gaucho vibes, but they hit like lower shin ankle. So
What
that
do
would
they look like?
be.
I don't remember them.
I wore them to Heritage Days a few years ago. And you know what? I'll just send you a picture of them.
Yeah,
But
I wanna know what you're talking about.
I don't think I could do the flowy vibes of that.
Yeah. Okay. Another fashion piece that people are liking right now that I'm not really liking is jelly sandals.
Which is
Um,
crazy because I've heard you say that you love them.
have you?
I feel like Mary Jane jelly sandals, you eat that up.
Yeah, and I have to say like
It's okay, I'm not here to judge.
it's starting like that's starting to clock to me too. I'm getting indoctrinated by jelly sandals. I'm starting to think they're cute, but I'm trying to hold off because I didn't think they were cute. But that's like how it goes. That's what me and Melly were talking about. You see something enough times and you start to think that it's cute. It's like
Yep.
you just get used to it and then it's normal and then it's cute.
We both fell for this with like the
Birkenstock.
Birkenstocks. whenever they were coming back again, and my mom was even like, I had a pair of Birkenstocks, and she's like, I should have never gotten rid of them. And it took me a while because when the big chunky strapped ones came out, I was like, that is not cute. And then I slid one on my foot like I was Cinderella.
Yep.
And it's a staple in my life. I won't be
Yeah,
getting rid
you
of them.
love Birkenstocks now.
Yes. Also another shoe kind of similar vibe, the Uggs slippers.
Yep.
I was kind of like, now they're my house shoes. First of all, I'm clomping around in my little clog stoppers right there. I look
I
like a
just
horse,
thought I
and I
just
love
thought
it.
of the perfect shoe for this prompt, which
Okay.
is things that people are pretending to like. The Hoove shoes. Like the tabbies where the toe is split. You know what I'm talking about. You've definitely
Oh
seen them.
yeah. What are you all doing? Do you
I
like
like
them?
no. No.
Okay, good.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I do think they're cute, like on some girls who just everything that they put on is cute. But I'm not doing that. I know, like, I am 100% positive when I really think about that, that if I were to ever like those, it would truly be fake.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like spray on shoe vibes from Cloudy
yes,
with a Chance of Meatballs.
that is fully something that, like, you're just trying to think of something unique that hasn't been
Different.
done before. And it's like that hasn't been done before because it's hideous.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
so
reason,
ugly,
boo.
and there's no reason for it.
No reason at all.
So, yeah.
I agree. That's a good one. Also, why do I need to know in your closed toed shoes where your toes separate? I don't, that's none of my business. Like, separate your toes in your own time.
It's a good point.
I don't
Either
want to
wear
know.
sandals or hide your toes. You can't have both.
No.
That's funny. Yeah. Do
Yuck.
you have another
Okay.
one?
For me personally, avocados. I'm sorry. My husband is an avocado fan. I will say I do love avocados within guacamole, but it's because there's
Mm.
other textures involved. There's, a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, the
I think
crunch
it's
of the chip.
probably like, yeah, the crunch of the chip. It's that there's like a
Yes.
vehicle that's carrying the avocado to your mouth.
Right. All aboard. Anyways, avocados, if I see you chomping an avocado, slicing that up and putting it on a salad, and then you're just going to take your fork and get a glob of that, you're a liar. That's fake. Or if you're just mashing up an avocado, I'm getting nauseous thinking about it. I think I
You
just have a
love
problem with
them.
the color green.
You might. Yeah.
But this is something I genuinely try to force myself to love
Yeah.
during quarantine. I was dead set that I was going to become an avocado toast lover. And my mom would spend so much money on avocados, and I would sit there and I would choke them down as much as I could with everything but the bagel seasoning. For what? Like, why was I doing that? I did not think it was yummy ever.
Yeah.
And it was just because it's trendy. That's the only reason I wanted to eat it.
Yeah. I will say I love avocados. Avocado on turkey sandwiches, so good.
Oh my gosh.
Avocado, turkey, and mayonnaise, delicious.
Laura Grace, that's actually criminal.
No, that's like a common sandwich.
That's
You have
like
those at every
three
sandwich shop.
mushy textures within bread.
What's the third? Turkey?
Mayonnaise, like a soft deli turkey,
It's delicious.
avocado.
It's
Are you
delicious.
like, okay, so when you take a bite, do you like your mayonnaise to like be pooching out where you just took a bite?
I love mayonnaise, yes. Yeah.
I'm thinking about avocado and mayonnaise pooching out in your sandwich, and I want to vomit right now.
It's literally
The
delicious.
mayo avo pooch is gonna get to me. I'm
Well,
feeling nauseated.
I hate to tell you, but it's so good.
I'm the type of person I want the thought of mayonnaise on my sandwich. When I say I put mayonnaise on my
Okay.
sandwich, I put it on the knife and I spread it so thinly on the bread that if I were to try to take it off, I probably couldn't get it. It's
Yeah.
literally just like a moisturizer for my bread.
You like just like a little you like a little sodium.
I love a whiff of mayonnaise. That's what I like.
It
You
is
could
so
loft it
good.
onto my bread and that would be enough,
Yeah,
probably.
you need like spray on mayo.
Yeah. Putting that gobs with turkey and avocado makes me want to spiral into orbit.
Well,
I'm really glad you love
good.
it. I didn't know you added avocado onto your Subway sandwich recipe.
No, not at Subway. I don't do that at Subway. Do they?
Okay.
I don't know if they have avocado at Subway.
I don't know either, but that's the first thing
Probably
I've thought
do
of.
because people are obsessed. But I'm thinking of one specific sandwich shop in Chattanooga that I actually can't wait to go back to. I'll be there the first week that I'm back at work. Um, they
Maybe it's
have
just because it's good quality.
a turkey. Yeah, but like that means I like it if it's the good kind, you know? But
Yeah,
even at like a bad sandwich shop, yeah, it's so good. I will say though, like avocado is kind of easy to mess up
very easy.
because if it's a spread instead of just actual avocado, it's sometimes not. It's sometimes
Also,
really
it
gross.
turns brown so easy.
Yeah, but that's just because it oxidizes. That's fine to me.
I have sensory problems. I'm sorry.
It doesn't change
Visual
the
sensory.
sense. Oh yeah,
I have five senses. Don't know if you're familiar.
I forgot the vision of the sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to say something, and this for some people is a hot take. I think that I think that if people I think that if you can sit there and listen to someone talk about their dream that they had last night with a straight face, even a smile on your face, you're braver than the Marines and stronger too. Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that this is like rude and I should be more like considerate or something, but I don't care what you dreamed about last night. Unless it's like something unless it's a noteworthy dream, like very noteworthy. Either I'm in it and
Hmm.
I play a big role, it's like spiritual in some way, or it's like really scary, like it was a really bad nightmare. I don't want to hear about it. I really don't.
Right.
I can't make myself care because it's like that's your business and
Also,
nobody
it's
else.
not your business. It's your subconscious making up stories that you had no control over.
Exactly. Like this didn't
Yeah.
happen. It's never gonna happen. It probably
Right.
means nothing.
Nothing. And it's literally just a random story. I don't care unless I'm in it. And even if I am in it, you have a solid 2 minutes to wrap that story up.
If you're
Make it, yeah. You're on a time limit. I'm sorry. I'm starting the stopwatch. As soon as you say, let me tell you about your dream, you've already lost 10 seconds of
yeah,
your 1 minute
I'll
time.
give you like a minute and a half, but it's still like a minute and a half, even if you can tell it based on my prior elements
Criteria.
that I gave. Yeah, criteria. It's a minute and a half, and we're wrapping that baby up. Okay.
Yeah.
Because another thing is, you don't remember it. You don't remember all of these
You're
details that you're
remembering
saying.
as you tell me. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
and then this happened, and then this happened. I'm like,
And
okay,
you know
write it
what?
down next time. Send it in an email.
And you can be making this up. Like, I don't like it because there's
It's
no way to
interpretive.
validate what you're saying. Yeah,
I
don't
will
care.
say there are two people I like to hear their dreams about. One, my mom. My mom dreams some psychotic stuff,
My mom does too. Maybe that's a mom thing.
like pulling foxes out of an oven. Like, just, and it's the way she tells it cracks me up.
Wait, and she had that dream where Hazel shared her testimony.
Guys, like, a few weeks before Hazel died, my mother,
Hazel is Mally's old
old,
dog,
my previous dog who unfortunately passed away,
her late dog.
and honestly, it was like a premonition. It was more than a
Yeah.
dream, it was a manifestation. Hazel, my 15-year-old wiener dog, got up in front of our church and told her testimony about how she was going to heaven, clearly. And then
Obviously.
she passed away a few weeks later, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to covet that dream. Like,
That's actually really crazy that that happened, like,
there
in
were
that order.
so many weird things that happened during that time period.
Yeah.
But my mom has crazy dreams, and my dad has psychotic dreams. My dad has
Mm.
very terrifying dreams, like vivid, gruesome dreams.
Yeah.
They're the only two people I really care what they dream about.
I will
Because one
say,
makes me giggle and then one makes me concerned. Like I
yeah,
need to do a mental check-in.
it's like a warning. You need to
Yeah.
know about, yeah, the possibilities. I will say also, I want to hear every dream Ryan has because I want to just like know everything about
You
it.
want to know even what his subconscious is thinking.
I want to know what his subconscious is up to for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Hearing people's dreams, I'm just like, if you're acting like you're enjoying that, you're lying.
You're pretending, and you know what? You're a better person than I am because I'm not pretending.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
zoning out.
What?
I'm zoning out. Continue.
True. Oh, I have one more. This is a little bit of a hot take and very circumstantial.
Okay.
Bachelorette trips.
Yeah.
As a bridesmaid,
Hmm.
if you're the bride, of course you're eating that crap up. Like, this is all about you.
Yeah.
If you're the maid of honor, you're eating it up because who planned the trip? You did. And that's your girl. Like, that's your girl getting celebrated. You are two and one the same. Therefore, you're being celebrated. You put all the work in. Like, it's your event too. As a bridesmaid, first of all, I'm paying to go on this trip.
Yeah.
And I don't have a say in anything we do.
And you have to like wear weird outfits.
I have to buy a whole new wardrobe
You have to be in theme. And it's usually like colors that you don't like, how you look
in
in
a
it.
wig.
And sometimes it's
You
like
know,
with people you don't know.
exactly. Now, like I said, very circumstantial. If you're with your like core girls on a bachelorette trip, the time of your life.
Yeah, and like every single one's gonna be fun because like it's a new girl getting married. Yeah, it really
Yes.
depends on the circumstances, but this yeah, sometimes
Really,
you
I'm thinking the new bachelorette culture where it's like we're going to 30A in Florida, we're spending
yeah.
thousands of dollars, taking off of work, buying a new wardrobe. It's a lot. But also, when all your friends get married at the same time,
Hmm.
that's like four bachelorettes in a summer.
Yeah,
And you're just like, holy moly.
and you do have to like. It's rude to not pretend to enjoy it, even if you're not, because like you want to be celebrated that way. You have to like pay that
Exactly.
forward, and also it's your friends. Like that is part of being a friend today in
Hmm.
a female like friend group. That's like it is part of it and you do have to pretend to enjoy it and not say one negative word about it ever. But yeah, sometimes people are pretending. And sometimes people aren't pretending and they're being rude about it and that's even worse.
That is true. Like, this isn't about you.
It's not.
Sorry.
It's not.
Not one singular bit. But like I said, sometimes the bachelorette is actually the best trip.
For sure.
All the girls going to one place, like, and if it's, if you're, like I said, if you're like the tight knit OG friend group, there's no like strangers in the group or anything, that will probably be the trip of your life. But
Mhm.
there is the other. And that's all I have.
Okay, I have like a few more quick things that I want to talk about. One of them is cycling classes. I will say I enjoy a cycling class after it's over because it's like I've worked out. It's like a good
Every
it's a
muscle's been
yeah, it is
exhausted.
a very good workout. However, I'm gonna puke. Like I literally it's like a sprint the whole time. They're so hard. And I know that I'm just like not used to it and I'm not in shape enough for them. But like, how do you guys ever get into doing cycling classes every day? They're so hard. Even
It
like the
reminds me of
easier
the
ones,
one me and you went to.
it was impossible. It also hurts your butt so much.
So bad. Also, we showed up late. So where do we have to sit? Front and center. Front row.
Luckily, it was like a very dark room. It has to be a dark room.
Oh my
If
gosh.
there's a light on, yeah, you gotta leave.
Yeah, I'm not picking up on that.
Yeah.
Keeping on the workout trend, this is one I've recently been seeing. I think it's called Tracy Anderson. The Tracy Anderson method. These girls are just hop, skipping, and bopping on a yoga mat,
Wait, I don't know what you're
paying $900 a month for a membership to do the classes. And I'm just like, it doesn't look real. Like, they're moving their bodies in the weirdest ways, and it's simply because they have the money.
I
Like,
will say though, I do like a workout that has me doing crazy stuff. Like I like to be doing
You
movements
need
I've never done before, you know?
you need
So
to watch her
I can
work
kind of
out.
get behind that. Except the
$900 a month.
$900 a month, yeah. I will not be getting behind that.
I'll be moving my body in very familiar ways for not that much money.
Yeah, for about $30 a month.
$30 a month will be good.
Um, okay, we've talked about most of these, but some like high fashion, I understand that like I'm probably just not getting it, but the people who are quote getting it might be pretending to get it. You might be lying about that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of it is just like objectively ugly, and I understand that it doesn't always have to be objectively pretty.
But
Just
it
gonna just gonna leave that there.
totally, I totally get
You
that.
could be lying. Um, a common one was networking, and I do agree. However, I think most people will just say they don't like it.
Yeah.
Like
That and LinkedIn. I saw
yeah.
LinkedIn so many times.
It's just I do think that some people are just like built for hustle culture and just like
Yeah.
want to post all their accomplishments, want to be working all the time. However, like most of us are faking it because
Yeah.
we have to get jobs. Like that's just what you have to do.
I don't enjoy that. I will speak my truth. That sounds like my worst nightmare.
Like posting on LinkedIn, all of the stuff you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I couldn't think of anything worse. Or
Yeah.
like networking, like pretending to like and be interested in people just for a career advantage. That
Yeah.
sounds like I don't really have to network with nursing. I've never really been exposed to that. But the thought of it sounds really it just sounds draining.
It is, and it's like it definitely like a 2 hour networking event, like a happy hour or something. You're gonna go home and be so tired. Like just
Yeah,
not want to talk for the rest of the night. That's how
right.
everyone has been to me. However, I think I'm like kind of extroverted because while I'm there, if I'm on it kinda, I'm loving it. Like I'm loving talking to all these people. However, just like the general premise feels transactional, and when it feels that way, I completely and utterly hate it. But when it feels like I'm just talking to people and enjoying their company, I'm liking that.
Yeah, I think you are extroverted.
Do you?
Yes.
My social battery definitely runs out though. I'm not like I don't always get energized by being around people
But I
for
think that
sure.
you do kind of thrive off of it. I don't.
I do a little. I think it's just because I like attention though. I like when people like me. So,
Let's talk about that. Let's deep dive into your
and we can
personal.
dive into that. Yeah. I think okay, if you pretend like you don't like attention,
You're lying.
you're
Everybody
lying.
loves it to a certain extent.
Yeah. And like around certain people, you like attention. You're
And attention
lying.
for certain things.
Yeah,
Everybody wants attention for certain things.
for sure. That's a good one to end on.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you need to share?
I don't think so. I think my heart and mind is clear.
Okay, good. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who listen. Thank you all for spending your weekend with us. And we will see you all next week and hope you have the best weekend ever. See ya, love ya.
Bye.
Bye.